Hey, this is Angela, your California Mojave trying the gardener. You see all this? I washed 4 bunches of carrots. And this is why I fill the water and I put hydrogen peroxide in it. I got one more in here and I'm going to show you how I clean it. So then that way I don't have to cut it, because when you cut it, you take off too much of the outside. Okay, take it just like that. Unfortunately, the camera really, see how dirty it is going along my shadow. I take a scrubby. And I turn it and dip and hit this side, going all the way out to the edge. It's not hard at all. This is easier because either way it goes, you have to clean your carrots, right? Right. All right. And this is something we don't want, so we leave it in there. See how clean it is now? You don't have to go cutting anything. You just snip it. And these are already cleaned. So all of these I am steaming. I am steaming all of these. I'm gonna cut these carrots into little rounds. Whoops. And then what I am going to do. Ooh. Now how did you get into that? Lord Jesus. It fell in something. Alright. So what I'm doing is I'm saving the tops. I'm cleaning them, but I'm also saving them. And you say, why are you saving them? Because you can juice those. I'm using every single one to juice. So I'm going to cut them into rounds. I'm going to give them a 5 to 10 minute steam. Just steaming, not boiling. After that, I am, well, let me show you what the steaming looks like. These one here, I've steamed. I don't know why my camera is showing it so light, but they've been steamed. See? There we go. See? They're bendable. But when you bite them, they still give you a little chew. After I steam them, they're going to go in here for overnight. And yes, I have banana peels. The banana peels are for my compost. I'm going to dehydrate those and grind them up and put them in my container that I keep my compost in. It makes it easier to spread around your plants if it's in dry form. But I have plenty of trays. I have 4 trays. I do believe 2 of these, so the real small ones are going to go on these and they're going to sit on top. And then this is going to go up there. This is a flower tea. I've already drunk the tea. This is what's left. This is also going into my compost heap. Now, look how dirty that is. And these are the organic carrots. And you see, you can't even see my hand. So always put hydrogen peroxide in your water. You say, well, Angela, how much should I put in there? To tell you the truth, if it's as dirty as these carrots, I actually used about this much in the water, along with cold water. So it's about here. So yeah, and look at all of this. It's terrible what your food has on it. Now you say, well, Angela, aren't you growing carrots? Yeah, but they're not ready yet. So I plan to dehydrate these beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous looking carrots. Look at those. Those are gorgeous. I didn't need to cut them. All I need to do is nip the tip, cut them down into rounds, give them about 5 to 10 minutes of steaming, put them on a dehydrator, dehydrate them down, and then I plan to keep some of them, but majority of them is going to be grind down the powder, and they're going to go inside my smoothie. Makes it easier. It keeps the, you know how you put them in your mouth, you take a sip of your smoothie and you got bits and pieces? Well, I don't want bits and pieces. I want it all grind down nice and smooth. Here is the tops. After I dehydrate the carrots, I'm going to dehydrate the tops, because you can also make into a smoothie the tops. So I'm going to mix the tops with the carrots, and I'm going to put it in a mason jar, and then I'm going to vacuum seal it to keep it fresh. And that's going to be one of my ways to have a smoothie without all the bits and pieces in my mouth. And over here, I have organic fresh beets. I have 3 piles of them. If the carrots finish by tomorrow, I'll be doing these next. And as you can see, look at all the sand and dirt. Oh, that's a lot. Whew, that's a lot. So that will be next. Yes, walking across my dirty floor. That's what happens when you have a dog. I have to sweep and mop that up. Now look at all the sand, the dirt. That's what all that is. That's disgusting. But if you get a scrubby from the 99-cent store or the Dollar Tree, and you just use it for vegetables only and scrub them, you don't need to go along and cut them. So that is my tip for today. If you do not like the bits and pieces of like celery, carrots, beets, chia seeds, things like that. The chia seeds you can just grind into a powder. The flaxen seeds you can grind into a powder. But the vegetables, steam them, dehydrate them. Excuse my nails, you guys. Steam them, dehydrate them, and then grind them down into a powder. I'm sure I probably don't have to steam these, can just dehydrate them and grind them into a powder. But I don't know why my phone is going back and forth. I do apologize. But just to say on the safe side, do a little steaming. I don't want no botulism and anything else to be left on these carrots. So a good steaming with rolling boiling water, just steaming them for 10 minutes, you should be good. All right, you guys have a great day, and don't forget, this is the Il Nana. We don't want this on our food, but we don't want to cut our food down to where it looks like pixie sticks. So hydrogen peroxide and some water will sanitize them, and you just get your scrubby and start scrubbing. You guys have a blessed day, and I shall talk to you later. Oh, and don't forget to like that like button, subscribe, and expect a video from me. I need to give an update of my garden, so I'm going to do that next. I'm possibly going to do that tomorrow. Oof, I'm just looking at this just grossed out. Be blessed and have a great day. Nothing but love.